Hey guys, so a lot of you guys have been requesting a tutorial on how to make these Blohsh pillows. So this is what I posted on Instagram, and this is cut and sewn. So I used like a sewing machine and everything to sew. Like as you can see, I don't know if you can actually see it, but like it's very seamless, and I recommend using a sewing machine to make your Blohsh pillow. But in this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to do it. I made like a smaller version, but to just show you guys how to make it. But this is what it looks like, and I'll be using a hot glue gun because I know a lot of you guys don't have sewing machines or know how to hand sew. But if you guys do know how to sew, then please follow all the steps and sew instead. So let's head to the video. Okay, so for the materials we need, we're going to need some paper to trace out our Blohsh stencil. We're going to need some fabric, and I'm using fleece here. We're going to need some fabric scissors and also a sewing machine or hot glue gun, whatever you're using to complete this project. So the next step is to draw out your Blohsh. I recommend you guys taking your time, like using a ruler to measure out the length of everything and making sure everything is perfect before you cut it out. Which leads us to the next step, which is to cut out your stencil. And once you have it cut out, we're going to move this over to some fabric. And then we're going to trace it over the fabric and make sure your fabric is folded in half so that when we cut it out, there's going to be two Blohsh shapes in the end. And after that's done, we're going to go ahead and cut the shape out. And you should have something that looks a little like this. You should have two Blohshes. Let's say you didn't fold your fabric in half and you don't have two pieces. Just trace yourself another one, cut that out, and you'll have two. Next step, we're going to cut out the width of the pillow, or like however thick you want the pillow to be. So here I am cutting it out. I'm measuring it out first to make sure that the strip is the same width throughout the whole entire piece, and I'm going to cut that out. I have my fabric folded in half still, so I'm going to end up with two long pieces which are going to wrap around the whole entire pillow. Next is the assembly part, and bear with me, this might be confusing, but we're going to take the rectangular piece and attach the edge to the main Blohsh piece. And as you can see here, I'm taking my hot glue gun, I'm squeezing it out on the very edge. Make sure the hot glue line is super straight, and we're gonna press the rectangular piece onto the Blohsh. Same goes for the curves of the shape, so squeeze out the hot glue gun super close to the edge, and then we're gonna take both pieces and squeeze the edges together, like so. Here's what it looks like when I have it wrapped around one leg, and also what it looks like when I flip it inside out. So you guys can kind of see it coming together. So yeah, just keep on going and wrap the rectangular piece around the whole entire Blohsh. And in case you guys run out of length for the long rectangular piece, you guys can always add more length to it by just gluing more hot glue to the ends of it and attaching another piece just like that. And once you guys are finished, then take the end piece and the beginning piece of where we started and stick those together. And you should have something that looks a little like this. We're going to take the other Blohsh piece and place it right on top. What I'm doing right now is aligning it, so I'm making sure that all of the edges are going to meet, and that when we glue the hot glue together, then it won't end up crooked. So taking the hot glue gun again, we're going to glue it around the edges, so making it as close to the edge as possible. And then we're going to take the second Blohsh piece and just attach the edges just like that. And we're going to do it for the whole entire shape. And when you get to the very end, make sure to leave like an opening, like not glued yet, so that we can flip it inside out, just like that. And we're going to take some stuffing of your choice and stuff it into the pillow, and that's pretty much it.
And the last and final step is to close the opening. So we're going to take one side, make a small fold inwards, and we're going to take hot glue, apply some on the edge, and make the same fold on the other side and push the two sides together. We're going to repeat this until the whole entire opening is closed. And there you have it. Obviously you guys should take your time applying the hot glue so that you guys don't make a mess and everything, but that's pretty much it, guys. And if you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them down in the comments below and I'll try to answer them and help you guys out as much as possible. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye guys!